Crowds like this are what you'd expect to see during the winter in Whistler. But where the crowds are coming from is a point of growing frustration for locals.
I asked them directly, are you guys visiting? And yeah, for 10 days. And then he answered me that in Quebec, there's more cases than BC. So we are better here.
Within BC itself, people are asked not to travel outside their region, meaning even people from Vancouver aren't supposed to go to Whistler. But that hasn't stopped out-of-towners from showing up and, according to one doctor, filling up the local medical clinic.
The majority were from the lower mainland, and then surprising and worrying was a lot of people from out of province, mainly Ontario and Quebec.
The evidence is in the parking lots, license plates giving away the identities of travelers from other provinces. It stirred up louder calls for keeping other Canadians out, and the Premier is now looking at ways to do so.
And so legal advice is what we've sought, and we'll take a look at it over the next couple of days.
Seeking legal opinion is new, but his attempts to address the problem are not. John Horgan put this at the feet of the federal government in the fall, but formally restricting interprovincial travel was essentially dismissed over concerns that it violates the charter rights of Canadians. However, the East Coast managed to isolate itself early in the pandemic. The Atlantic provinces individually and at one point collectively sealed themselves off, only allowing travelers who agreed to quarantine for 14 days first. But health experts say replicating and enforcing that on the West Coast would be much more challenging given the province's larger population and the sheer size of its border with Alberta. It's still not clear what specific legal avenues BC is exploring, but whatever is decided, the Premier plans to make an announcement next week and finally put the issue to rest. Tanya Fletcher, CBC News, Vancouver.